Johnny. Did you already leave for work? Have a great day.
Sasha, did you come home in the morning again? It was your class reunion yesterday, right?
Yep, with all my old classmates from middle school. It was super duper fun.
I messaged you countless times. I asked whether you needed a lift home or what time I should expect you back. But you didn't even open them. You just totally ignored me. Where were you?
Oopsie, sorry, sweetie. I was having such a blast talking to everyone after it had been so long. We ended up going to 4 separate bars. After that, those of us who were left behind after surviving the onslaught of beer and cocktails went back to one of the girls' houses who lived close by, where we all slept in a huddle on the floor.
You slept in a huddle on the floor? Jesus, Sasha, you're not in college anymore. I'm not necessarily against you staying over at people's places, but you should at least let me know first. I was worried. I didn't know whether something might have happened to you.
I wanted to tell you, babe, but I thought you might get angry at me.
Get mad with you? About what?
Because some of the people I slept on the floor with were guys. 3 of them.
What? There were guys there? Are you being serious?
Sure there were guys, but there were girls there too. No one was interested in doing anything like that, and nothing like that happened, so chill.
It's not about whether there were girls there or whether anything happened. That's not the point. So, not only did you sleep out without telling me, but you also slept with a bunch of dudes on someone's floor? Of course I'm going to be annoyed when I hear that. Who wouldn't be?
Oopsie, did I make you feel jealous, honey bunny? Sorry. I did feel like I should have let you know first, but I was worried that you'd get mad. And hey, that's exactly what you're doing right now, so I guess I was right not to tell you, huh? But I swear, Johnny, nothing happened. The guys and the girls slept in different rooms, so chill. I promise I won't do it again. Will you forgive me? Pretty please?
God damn it, Sasha. What am I going to do with you? You think you can get away with anything by speaking like a baby and sending me hearts, don't you?
Yep, 'cause you're super duper kind. I'll be more careful from now on, so please will you forgive me? Pretty please with a cherry on top.
God damn it. Fine. But I mean it. You better not do it again. We're married now, so you need to respect the fact that there are lines that don't get crossed. You can't just go drifting around from sofa to sofa like you did back when you were in college. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir.
All right. Well, I'm going to be arriving at the office soon.
Have a good day. Hey, Sasha. Was everything okay with you today? You didn't end up messaging your husband last night after we went back to Sophie's place with the guys, did you? Didn't he get mad at you? Nope, he was totally fine about it. I said I'd never do it again, and he forgave me just like he always does. My husband's just as much of a pushover as ever. Oh yeah, listen to this. He didn't get mad about me not messaging him, but he flipped out something chronic when I told him I slept on the floor with the guys. Isn't that just the cutest thing ever? Sasha, how many times did I tell you to message your husband last night? In spite of that, you completely ignored all of his messages. Did you do it on purpose? Let me guess, just another example of your obsession with intentionally making him feel jealous? Can you blame me? Johnny is so cute when he's jealous. He makes me feel so loved whenever he thinks he's losing me. It's the best. It kind of makes me want to keep doing it every now and then. You have been doing it for a long time now, huh? You intentionally go out of your way to hang out with other guys even though you have a husband. You go on dates with them, you go on blind dating events. It seems like everything you do is somehow aimed at making your poor husband think you're having an affair. Is it any wonder he ends up getting so mad with you? It's a miracle he doesn't break up with you. I think he's so cool when he seethes and rages at all these guys I hang out with. It's like he perceives them as threats. When he puffs out his chest like some jealous gorilla and tells me to stop doing it, it's the cutest thing ever. Johnny's jealous face is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. You know, ethics aside, what you're doing is actually weirdly impressive, Sasha. I don't know anyone with nearly half as much nerve as you. I had no idea you'd carry on like this after you got married, too. Don't get me wrong, I'm not condoning it. But I know that if I tried any of the stuff you do, I'd be out on the streets with a suitcase full of my stuff. I'd be lucky if he even gave me the money for a taxi. Not that I'd ever do that. Johnny really must be the kindest man on earth not to wash his hands with you after all you've done to him. Right? He really is super duper kind. He's kind, he's a pushover, and he's so incredibly cute. To be honest, he's so kind, it's worrying. But actually, you know what, Tiff? Lately, I can't help but feel like he hasn't been getting jealous enough. When he used to get jealous, he'd puff out his chest, go bright red, and lose his rag with me. But these days, he barely seems to react, like nothing more than a, "Oh, you did it again," kind of look, and then he just carries on with whatever he was doing. When he does get mad, it barely seems to last a minute before he's back to normal. Isn't that because you do it to him so much? It's only normal he's gonna get used to it. Why not just stop? If you're not careful, his feelings for you might disappear. Johnny's feelings? For me? No way. That simply ain't happening. Johnny loves me more than anything. I just wish he'd go bright red like a tomato like he used to. I wonder if he'd react like he used to if I did something a little wilder for a change. Let's give it a try. Don't do anything crazy. You might end up regretting it this time, Sasha. Yeah, whatever. Of course I won't. Oh, a parcel just arrived from my mom. I gotta go deal with this. Let's go for some more drinks sometime, sweetie, okay? See ya. Hey, Johnny, take a look at this. I'm currently at a hotel with some guy who started hitting on me on the street. His game was so smooth. Just kidding. Did you get jealous? Sorry, babe. I really wanted you to get jealous again. I was just playing around. Please don't be mad with me, babe. Johnny? Hello? Are you there? Huh? Sasha? What are you doing? Huh? What was that photo all about? Who was that man? It wasn't Johnny, was it? Huh? What the hell are you doing? Huh? Wait a sec. Is that my mom? Whoa. Why the heck are you here, Mom? Forget that. You're the one who just sent that picture. Oh, what the hell was it? Explain yourself. You were at a hospital with some guy who hit on you in the street? What in the devil's name is that supposed to mean? That is cheating, young lady. No way. It wasn't like that. No, seriously, you've got this all wrong. I made a mistake. Just please forget this ever happened. What kind of mistake could you possibly have made that would lead you to sending that? No way. Oh, did you actually intend to send that to Johnny? Oh, I can't believe you'd send your own husband a picture of you cheating on him with another man. Oh, what the hell is wrong with you, young lady? You are sick in the head if you think this is funny. No. Please, just listen to me. I'm not cheating, I swear. Like I said, I made a mistake is all. A simple, honest mistake. I just asked one of my friends to pose so I could send Johnny something that looked like that for a prank, that's all. I'm not cheating on him, I swear. I never have, and I never would. What? I don't understand what the hell would possess you to do something like that. What reason could you possibly have to do something so mean-spirited and insensitive? Well, if you're asking me the reason... Okay, this might sound weird, but believe me, to me it makes sense. Okay, are you ready? Here goes. So you see, the thing is, lately, Johnny hasn't been getting as jealous as he used to. Even if I go to drinking parties with guys or sleep over at people's houses on the floor when there are other guys there, he doesn't really get mad anymore. That's why I thought if I made it look like I was cheating on him, maybe he'd actually be genuinely jealous again for a change. I just wanted to make Johnny a teeny weeny bit jealous, that's all. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it? What's right with it? I can't believe you do this for such a messed up reason. You are 29 years old, for crying out, Sasha. You're an adult, a married adult. You don't pull this kind of insane stunt because you want to make someone jealous. It's unacceptable. Stop acting like such a child. Johnny is so good to you. He treats you like a princess. He's always there when you need him. You know he'd do anything for you, and this is how you repay him? By going to hang out with a different guy whenever the mood takes you? For a married woman to go to a hotel with another man is cheating, plain and simple. How did this happen? I certainly didn't raise you to be such an unfaithful little harlot. Oh my God, Mom, don't call me that. I swear I'm not cheating. How many times do I have to tell you? You have to believe me, Mom. How exactly am I supposed to believe you after seeing a picture like that? No, thank you. I think I'll believe my eyes on this one, you stupid little moron. What on earth possessed you to get involved with another man? When you finally managed to get yourself such a kind, loving husband, you should be ashamed of yourself. Ugh, why do I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall here? Like I said, you're wrong. It wasn't an affair, and I wouldn't do that. Even Johnny knows that I'm not cheating on him. He forgives me every time. No way. How could he? You do nothing but take advantage of that boy's kindness. Don't come crying to me if he divorces you. You'll only have yourself to blame. Divorce? Geez, Mom, stop being so overly dramatic. He wouldn't do that. There's just no way. Wait, you're not gonna go telling him anything you shouldn't, are you? Mom? Shut your mouth, young lady. I am sick of you. I feel awful for Johnny, that poor thing. He suffered so awfully at the hands of my vindictive daughter. He must be so hurt. I can only imagine the depths of his pain. As your mother, I can't let this slide. I'm telling your father about this. We will all be discussing this as a family. If it turns out Johnny does decide he wants a divorce, I want you to understand you have absolutely no right to refuse or try to change his mind. If that's what he decides he wants, then you're to accept it. Do as he asks and say no more on the matter. Do I make myself clear? Huh? What the hell? Nuh-uh, you don't get to make decisions on my future like this. Stop it. Like I said, I am not cheating on Johnny. Stop sticking your nose in where it doesn't belong. This is none of your business. This is between me and Johnny, so go away. Johnny, did my mom say anything to you?
Your mom told me everything. I saw the picture too.
Wait a sec. Don't get the wrong idea, okay? Don't divorce me, okay? We're not getting a divorce. You love me, don't you, Johnny? I'm your special little princess and your adorable love muffin. Well, say it. Say you love me.
Sasha.
I just wanted you to get jealous like you used to, that's all. You understand, don't you? It was just a joke that got a little out of hand, that's all. Please explain to my mom. This is all one big misunderstanding, please.
So, you wanted to make me jealous, huh?
Yep, exactly. That's right. You'll forgive me like you always do, won't you? You wouldn't divorce me over this, would you?
Enough is enough, Sasha. I can't take this anymore. Divorce is the only option.
What?
I'm tired of getting angry every time you cheat on me. You say you did it because you wanted to make me feel jealous. But the truth is, you just enjoy hanging out with other guys, don't you? You enjoy the feeling of being wanted that it gives you. Then, as well as that, you enjoy the feeling of being wanted you get when I get mad about it. I'm no psychologist, but my guess is it's like a double whammy of overcompensation for your chronic lack of self-love. I used to find it kinda cute before we got married, because I genuinely believed you weren't doing it on purpose. And I convinced myself you'd change when we got married. But then we did, and if anything, you got worse. I can't take it anymore. I have no interest in being with a girl who lets other guys put their grubby hands all over her.
No, wait, Johnny, please. If this bugs you so much, why didn't you say anything about it until now? Why am I only hearing all this now, when you're divorcing me? I swear I'll never do it again. Please, just don't divorce me. Anything but divorce.
How many times have I heard that by now? I swear I'll stop. I swear I'll never do it again. But it was a lie literally every single time. Your word is totally meaningless to me now. How can I stay committed to spending the rest of my life with someone like that? I'll never believe another word that comes out of your mouth. Sure, I won't deny it. I do share some responsibility for enabling you by putting up with it or looking the other way. Time and time again, but no more. I've reached my wit's end with you. I'm out.
Johnny, wait, please don't do this. You're making the biggest mistake of your life. I swear I'll never do anything like this ever again. I mean it this time.
Nope. No more chances. I mean it this time. My mind is made up and my will is firm. I'm moving out of the house. You can invite as many guys over as you like now.
But why? No, don't do this, Johnny. I'm begging you, please. I'm sorry. Will you give me the chance to apologize? I need to see you. Just wait there, okay? I'm so sorry. I swear I'll never do anything like this again. If I do, you can divorce me next time, okay? I won't try and stop you. Please, just give me one more chance. Please, forgive me.
Sasha spammed me with countless hysterical messages after that, eventually leaving me no choice but to block her once and for all. I took the bare minimum of belongings I needed to get by, and booked myself into the first business hotel I could find. A few days later, I got a message from the in-laws asking if we could meet up to discuss a few things. I agreed to meet them in a small family diner by the highway. To my surprise, Sasha was there when I arrived, and before I even had time to make sense of my surroundings, the three of them were on their knees at my feet apologizing profusely. I explained my reasons for the divorce, with an emphasis on their daughter's compulsive cheating habit, in explicit detail before handing Sasha a set of signed divorce papers. She burst into tears while shrieking, "I don't want a divorce. I don't wanna. Like a child who didn't get their way. But to be totally honest, my romantic interest in Sasha was so totally non-existent by this point that the only thing on my mind was getting her to sign the papers as quickly as possible, so I could get back to my hotel room in time for the football game. Eventually, Sasha's parents, realizing I was serious about the divorce, and absolutely not willing to forgive her under any circumstances, scolded their daughter before calming her down and making her sign the papers. Then, me and her dad decided how our assets would be split and how much compensation she was gonna owe me. All things considered, the whole thing went a lot smoother than I expected. Sasha's dad, who used to be a military commander, told me he and his wife had decided to take their wayward daughter in at their house for the time being. Apparently, he already devised a strict surveillance and housework regime to, in his words, teach her some discipline, and ensure she never escapes, which means the days of Sasha causing me trouble are now officially in the past. Yeehaw!
Good evening, Avril. It's me, Taylor. Who do you think I'm with right now? Go on, sweetie. Why don't you have a little guess? It could be fun. You'll never believe it. I'm with your sweet, darling husband. I have some rather unfortunate news for you, though. He won't be coming home to you tonight. Oh, sorry. Want to know why that is? Have a guess. Have a guess. Me and him will be spending the night having a little fun in a luxury hotel room, if you catch my drift. Don't bother objecting, because I won't be taking any complaints. Nothing but fun and positivity is allowed tonight, and believe me and your man will be enjoying plenty. Alrighty, well, it's finally time to turn off my phone, dim the lights, and enjoy a steamy night of passion with your husband. I'll let you know how things went in the morning. Good morning, Avril. You'll be pleased to know that your husband and I were going at it like rabbits until the sun came up. Man, am I tired. I don't remember the last time a guy gave me a servicing this thorough. Oopsie, is that too much information? Sorry, sweetie. What am I, like stealing your husband all away to myself like this? Someone really ought to stop me. I'm so greedy. Oopsie, I almost forgot to tell ya. He'll be going straight to work from the hotel, so you won't be seeing him for a little while longer yet. He can't say I didn't tell you now. Huh? What the hell is all this? Oh, Avril, there you are. I thought you disappeared from the face of the earth. I saw you weren't reading any of my messages, so I figured you were just looking at the notifications and trying to deny reality by shying away from replying to me. Burying your head in the sand won't work, dear. Sorry, but I've been on a plane this whole time. All of your messages came through at once when I landed, and I was a tiny bit confused, to say the least. Huh? You were on a plane? Yep, I just landed back in America. Wait, you mean you were abroad? Hang on, you've been on vacation? Good grief, dear, you should really know your place. Huh? Is it any wonder your husband cheats on you? Excuse me? If I were you, dear, I'd cherish the little time you have left to spend your husband's money on luxuries like overseas vacations while you still can, because you won't be able to for much longer. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me, but I keep looking through all these messages you sent me last night, and I still don't have a clue what you're talking about. The same goes for the stuff you're saying now. Huh? Actually, I'm pretty busy and have to go to work, so I don't have the time to get to the bottom of whatever the heck it is you're talking about right now. So if you'll excuse me, I have to go. Bye. Huh? Avril? What are you talking about? How can you not understand what's happening after everything I sent you? I spelled it out plain as day. How much more obvious can I make it? Do you need me to send you pictures of us in the act? Are you mentally handicapped or something? I literally couldn't make it any clearer if I tried. Oh, I know. That must be it. It's not that you don't understand. It's that the realization that your husband is cheating on you was so traumatic that you went into denial mode as a coping mechanism. I read about this in a psychology magazine before. It's a real thing. Wait, does that mean you lied about going on vacation too? Was that another coping mechanism? Oh dear, this is just too pathetic. Sadly for you, I have no intention of ending my fling with your husband. Sucks to be you, but our steamy love sessions will continue for the foreseeable future, dear. Eventually, if we carry on long enough, you'll have to divorce him. If there's anything resembling a brain cell in that hollow head of yours, I'd suggest you start making the necessary emotional and financial preparations to say goodbye to your man forever. Hey, Jess. I just landed back in America. How's my favorite big sister doing? Hey, Avril. Welcome home. I'm doing great, thanks. Thanks for looking after my son while I was away on business. You really are a lifesaver. Don't mention it. We more or less live together anyway, so it's not like anything really changed. You don't have to thank me at all. Well, I want to. It just so happens I splurged on a little something for you while I was abroad by way of thanks. Aw, you shouldn't have. That does sound great, though. I'm super excited to see what it is. Will you be going back to work now? Yep, I have to file some important documents away in the safe. But I was told I could wait until tomorrow before I make my official leaving announcement, so I plan on resigning after tying up a bunch of loose ends at the office today. I should be all right to make it home by this evening. I see. All right, that's great. Oh, yeah. There was something else I wanted to discuss with you. It's kind of important. Someone who seems very much like they might be the woman Dan's cheating on you with showed up on my radar recently. What? This is just speculation for now, so we should definitely find out whether it's true or not first before we do anything with it. Who is she? Her name is Taylor. She's one of the other moms I sometimes speak to outside kindergarten. Taylor? Oh, wait, that name rings a bell. Hang on, wasn't she the single mom whose husband divorced her when he found out their daughter wasn't his? The one who still doesn't seem to be able to tell the difference between me and you? I think she came up to me outside kindergarten last month. She tapped me on the back and said, "Hey, Avril," just like she always does. Yes, that Taylor. When I turned my phone back on after landing at the airport, it started blowing up with this never-ending torrent of weird, creepy messages from her. She sent them all while I was flying. I don't know how the hell her mind works, but her messages were so full of misunderstandings, I could hardly believe what I was reading. Based on the overall vibe, I think she's the girl we've been looking for. I see. Well, one thing's for sure. If it's Taylor we're talking about here, she's definitely capable of doing something like that. I was planning on showing you the chat logs when I got home, but if you'd rather see them sooner, I can send you everything right now if you like. Right. You know what? I think it's best I see them now. Would you mind sending them? Sorry for the trouble. It's no bother. I'll send everything now. Thanks a bunch. You're the best, sis. Avril, how's it going, you tragic little mess? Guess whose hunky stallion of a husband I'm with again today? Yep, That's right. Yours. Judging from the fact that you haven't replied to me once since before, is it fair to assume you've completely given up and resigned yourself to your fate? I'm sure having to come to terms with the fact you're the kind of woman who gets cheated on must be a bitter pill to swallow, but you can't deny reality any longer. You know, I actually think it's very admirable of you to accept your situation like this. Anyway, I'll be spending tonight wrapped in Dan's big, strong, muscular arms before letting him have his way with me in a tempestuous frenzy of rough, sensual passion that lasts until the early hours. Hey, Avril, I'm sorry to message you with this, but my husband's in the next room, so I figured it would be better to do it quietly without raising any suspicion. Hey, that's fine by me. Is this about the small matter we discussed before? Yes. I sent a request to a private investigator after you pointed me in the direction of a potential suspect for the woman my husband's been seeing behind my back. It turns out their relationship's been ongoing since way before she sent those messages laying everything bare. Ah, I see. Well, I guess that's not so surprising, thinking about how long ago it was when you first started to suspect something was going on. It makes perfect sense that they'd have been doing it a while. That's not all. I found out something else. And good Lord, I swear, Avril, this one's gonna blow your mind. Blow my mind? How to put it? It's actually kind of crazy. What? You're scaring me now, sis. Go on, what is it? Actually, you know what? Sorry, babe, but this one's a little too shocking for text. So I'm gonna have to wait till my husband's out before I tell you. I'm gonna get started on punishing him for his low-life scumbag behavior real soon, which is inevitably gonna mean you're getting dragged into it. I'm really sorry about this, sis. It's fine, I'm already prepared. Do whatever the hell you want to him. I don't want you to hold back, not even for 1 second, okay? Get him, Tiger! Believe me, I don't plan on holding back at all. That scumbag's gonna regret crossing me, that's for sure. Yay, we did it! Avril, I finally have a reason for you to divorce your husband. Hi, Taylor. I see you're just as annoying as ever this morning. What do you want? Make it quick. Don't be such a meanie, Avril. Fine, if that's your attitude, I'll come straight out with it. I'm pregnant with your husband's baby. Excuse me? With this, my position as the CEO's future wife is set in stone. Huh? Pregnant? The CEO's future wife? What are you talking about? Oh, come on. Are you actually that dense? Surely you must have some idea of what I'm talking about. I intentionally got pregnant to steal your position as the CEO's wife. Your husband belongs to me. The title of CEO's wife belongs to me. What are you talking about? Do you want me to repeat myself? Like I just said, I am pregnant with your husband's baby. Don't make me go through this boring old routine of making me repeat myself again, woman. With this, now you have no choice but to divorce him. I really don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about. Like I said, God, are you brain damaged or something? Read through the messages again if you still don't get it. I'm done repeating myself with you. Hey, Taylor, why don't you take a chill pill? Want to know something I do know? I do know that you're making the mother of all misunderstandings here. Huh? Misunderstandings? Me? What am I misunderstood about? Go on, this should be good. First of all, my husband isn't the CEO. Second of all, he was sent on a long-term work transfer to Arkansas a year ago and has been too busy to come back ever since. So we haven't seen each other in person in ages. Huh? You think my husband is called Dan, don't you? Yes, I know that's his name. What are you trying to do? Confuse me so I'll stop rubbing our steamy affair in your face? Well, it's not going to work. It's time to wake up and smell the coffee, Missy. I've seen the two of you coming out of the same house together countless times. Are you trying to tell me my own eyes are lying to me? Good grief. Are there any lengths you won't go to maintain your complete denial of reality? I'm actually starting to feel sorry for you now. Dan is my brother-in-law. Your brother-in-law? My sister and I moved into our parents' house when they retired early to live a quiet life out in the country. It was a joint 2-family house, so now I live in one side and my sister lives in the other. Excuse me? Let me spell it out for you, basically. Dan, who technically lives in the same property as me, is my sister's husband. Wow, really? He is? Taylor, let me ask you something. Did you think I had 2 children? Huh? Well, yes, I did. It looked like you had 2 kids of the same age, so I thought they might be twins. You see, the thing is, I still only have 1 child. Huh? The other one is my sister's. What? Are you kidding me? Wow, I see. I knew it. You thought me and my sister were the same person, didn't you? We're almost the same age and look really similar in the face. But like I just told you, my husband is away on a work transfer and he hasn't been around for over a year. So the only male adult in these houses is Dan, my brother-in-law. So like I said before, it would appear that you made a huge misunderstanding based on a bunch of unfounded assumptions and a severe case of mistaken identity due to knowing absolutely nothing about our actual circumstances. I see. So that's what's going on here. So Dan's wife was your older sister all along? Whatever. Am I phased? No. That's no problem at all. That's right. This changes nothing. Who cares who his current wife is? He'll still end up divorcing your sister all the same, and I'm still set to inherit the title of CEO's wife. Yeah, about that. Would you mind telling me exactly why you think that's going to happen? Sure, easy peasy. Dan is the CEO of Lubricated Logistics, one of the most well-known shipping companies in the U.S., which means that when he divorces your sister and me and him finally tie the knot, I'll be the CEO's wife. But the CEO is a woman. Huh? To be more precise, the CEO of Lubricated Logistics is my sister. What? You would have known this straight away if you bothered to check out the company homepage instead of getting carried away with your wild fantasies and outrageous delusions. Didn't you take a look? Homepage? I don't know anything about that. If the CEO's a woman, what does Dan do at the company? He doesn't even work for them. He works at one of Lubricated Logistics' subcontractor companies, but even then, it's not like he's a high-up or anything. He's just a regular old employee. What? No way, this can't be. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. No, I'm definitely not lying. Oh yeah, and there was one more thing. What? That baby you're pregnant with? Dan's not the daddy, is he? What? What on earth are you talking about? Do you have a single shred of evidence to back up such an absurd claim? Dan's infertile. What? He became infertile after developing a serious infection not long after the birth of his and my sister's first child. The doctors told him he'll never have kids again. No way, I can't believe this. Wait a sec, actually, hang on. So that's why he looked so troubled when I announced that I was pregnant? I just knew something was off about his reaction. It's probably because that was the moment he realized you were seeing other guys behind his back. There must be a poetic irony in realizing the woman you're having an affair with is also cheating on you, huh? Oh my, this is awful. Surely there has to be some kind of a mistake here. Does he really know? And he found out like that? Anyway, Taylor, how about we wrap this up with a message from my sister? Huh? Irrespective of who the father of that baby in your belly is, the fact that you had an affair with my husband remains the same. Prepare to pay me large sums of compensation. No, hold on a second. Dan isn't the CEO, right? If Dan isn't the CEO, who's going to cover my share of the compensation? I sure as hell can't afford to pay it myself. Even if Dan was the CEO, you're deluded if you think he'd ever pay your share of the compensation after what you did. The two of you may have been engaged in an affair, but you still lied to him and got pregnant by another man behind his back. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say marriage is probably off the table, and realistically, he most likely is going to break up with you before long. No way, he wouldn't! Actually, he would. Apparently, he already made it clear things with you are over, so it'd probably be wise to start making your own plans for the future. My sister took full custody of their child, and he already promised to pay her compensation for the affair, as well as monthly child support payments until their daughter grows up. Oh, and this should go without saying, but naturally he'll only be paying his share of the compensation, and not yours. What? If you actually stop to give it some thought, I'm sure you'll quickly understand. If there's actually anything resembling a brain cell in that hollow head of yours, that is. Oh my god. No, this can't be happening. No. Are you serious? You have got to be kidding me. What am I supposed to do now? I can't be on my own. What do I do, Avril? Why are you asking me? None of this is my problem. What do I do? No, please, I'm serious. I have no clue how to get by on my own, and if I have to pay compensation, I'll be even more screwed. Bye, Taylor. But if he's not the dad, then who is? The crazy thing my sister mentioned earlier was the fact that Taylor had been simultaneously seeing over a dozen different guys. Over the coming days, she received a monstrous bill for compensation. In a not-so-genius move, she caused a huge scandal when she went to the houses of each of her lovers one by one to try and ascertain which one was the baby daddy, also alerting their wives to the fact their husbands had been cheating on them in the process. She did end up figuring out who the dad was, but at what cost? Taylor's parents, already sick and tired of their daughter's reprobate behavior, finally decided to wash their hands of her and declare that enough was enough. Not only that, but after being deemed unfit to be a mother, both of her children were taken by child services and passed into the custody of relatives. Last I heard, Taylor's currently working several intensely physically demanding manual labor jobs in a desperate bid to come up with the compensation she now owes not only my sister, but also the 6 other women whose husbands she was sleeping with. Good luck, girl. You're gonna need it.